Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So use the limit comparison test to determine if this will converge or if this series will diverge. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so as n gets bigger and bigger, as n heads towards infinity, if you look at the numerator, this 5 here is going to be insignificant. So you can think of the numerator as acting like 3n squared. And then when n gets very, very big, if you look at the denominator, this 2 here is going to be insignificant. So you can imagine this as being 9 n to the power of 8. Well, you can break this up as root 9, root n 8. So that's the same as 3 n. Well, square root is to the power of a half, so that would be 8 to a half. So this times this, that would be 4. So you can think of this whole thing here as being 3n whatever 3n squared, and then 3, and then n to the power of 8 times a half, which should be 4. So this is, well, as n gets bigger and bigger, you can think of it as being n 1 over n squared. So as n gets bigger and bigger, we're going to compare this with 1 over n squared. So we know nothing about this, but this we do know something about. When you get to this stage here, you should recognize that this thing here, this series here will converge. You should just be able to recognize this and know that this thing here will converge. So we know nothing about this, so we're going to compare it with something that we know about. We're going to compare it to 1 over n squared. So you know that you start out with this, and then you know that this is very similar to this. It's pretty much what we've done earlier. So we're going to compare this with this. Okay. So hang on. So we are going to compare. We know nothing about this. We are going to compare it with this. So let this be our an, and then let this be our bn. So we are going to get an divided by bn, and let's see what the limit is. If it comes to a constant, we're going to use this scenario. If the limit is 0, we're going to use this scenario. If the limit is infinity, then we're going to use this scenario. So let's try and find an divided by bn. Find the limit of this. So this is our an, this is our bn. So this is our an, this is our bn. So let's try and find the limit of this. So rewrite this as this times the reciprocal of this. So that would be this. So now it's top times top, bottom times bottom. That will then give you this. Basically, we are just trying to find the limit of this. So the limit of this, blah blah. The limit of this is actually 1. The limit is actually 1. Yeah, the limit is 1. So going back to here. So we know that the limit is 1. So we know the limit is 1. 1 is bigger than 0. So here we've got this scenario here. We should be making use of this scenario. So it's saying here if bn diverge, then an must also diverge. If bn converge, then an must also converge. This is our an here. We know nothing about this thing here, this series here. We do know that this thing here is going to converge, because you should just be able to look at this and recognize that this is going to converge. So this thing here will converge, therefore an, which we know nothing about, must also converge. So our series here will converge. Okay.